Oh yeah, Yukiko versus you. I forgot where I was. That's where I finished off last time. Alright, so here we go. Let's fight you, Narukami. Using that, eh? You stupid! Man, he's just cornering me. Damn it. Oh, whatever. Go and try and beat him up as best as I can. He's actually doing a number on me. Somehow. It's just weird, does he have a lot of energy here? Ugh. Oh no, he's gonna kill me at this rate. Oh well. There we go. I got lucky there. Yeah, of course I gotta place a bookmark. Yeah, isn't that a great way to start it? Just right off the bat with a fight. Okay. Anyways, Yukiko shouldn't be taking that much longer in reality. Well, it will with the text. Yukon has fallen flat on the ground, face first, and isn't moving an inch. Did I go a little too far? But now's the time to bring out the you-know-what.
Are you alright, Yukon? I'll have you healed in no time.
Have you returned to your usual self, Yukiko?
What are you talking about? Now, I brought a boxed lunch. You need to eat it.
Impossible. She hasn't snapped out of it?
Oh no, has he not returned to normal? I'm starting to get anxious again. Teddy enjoyed it, but maybe Yukon doesn't like the flavoring? What's with her blushing?
Open wide. Is it delicious? There's more.
What is she doing? For some reason, Yukon doesn't seem to have returned to his normal self after the fight. He's still flailing around. Since the TV world still has him under its spell, I use my elbow and force in as much food from the box lunch into his mouth as I can. This should return him to normal. Haha, to think I was all worried about the food inside the box getting all mixed up. Instead, it tastes even better. I'll definitely use this information in my future cooking. Maybe I don't even have to cook everything separately. I'll save so much time. I wonder why none of our cooks told me about this secret. Yukon suddenly stops moving entirely. Huh? What's going on? This isn't like what happened to Teddy. I look into Yukun's face and see that his eyes are closed and his body's gone limp.
He must have been so tired that he fell asleep.
I bet Yukon is in a state of food-induced bliss. He's able to completely relax due to the flavoring nirvana that he's experiencing. I'm so happy. There's still a lot more, so I should have him eat more since he enjoys it so much.
People can swallow food while they're asleep, right? I guess I should feed him something soft just in case.
You're killing him. What's with the sound, though? It made sense with Teddy. And then she runs away. Or, what?
Oh, there she is. Huh? Yu's with you?
Huh? Yosuke-kun? I thought he couldn't leave the gym.
Yosuke-kun? And everyone else too? What's going on?
Sheesh, what are you talking about, Yukiko-senpai? The case has been solved.
Really?
Yep, but for some reason, you and Yukon hadn't shown up. That's why we all came looking for you.
So, what were you two doing here?
Huh? Naoto-kun's here too?
And it's confusing. The case has been solved. This weird tournament is over and I don't have to fight against everyone anymore? I take the time to check off the faces of my friends that have gathered. Yosuke-kun, Chie, Rise-chan, Yukon is right here. Oh, even Naoto-kun and Kanji-kun are here. So everyone in the investigation team has gathered and we all have free time now, right? Teddy's not here, but he's already eaten, so he'll be fine.
Oh, this is perfect timing. Let's all eat my boxed lunch to celebrate the case being solved.
Huh? Boxed lunch?
She didn't say what I thought she said, right?
I assume your employees at the Amagi Inn made this for us?
No, I made it myself. I put my heart into it.
Huh? Wait, didn't your boxed lunch get all messed up?
Oh, don't worry about that. It won't make a difference after you eat it.
Everyone is smiling at my words. I'm glad that I decided to make this boxed lunch. This box lunch will be perfect to relieve all the tension they built up from working on this weird case that had us all fighting each other.
Yosuke, you'll try it, won't you?
Yukun, who had gotten up without my knowing, places a hand on my shoulder. I think he's silently congratulating me for a job well done. He's probably telling the others that they should partake. I'm so happy, but all of this praise is a bit embarrassing.
Isn't that a bit... Hey, Kanji, where do you think you're going?
Get off my back! This ain't the time for bluffing. I'm too young to die. Oh wait, there's probably not enough for me anyways. I can't take any if there won't be enough for my senpai.
Oh, you don't need to be so modest. I brought plenty.
When I show them the food packed away in the tiered box, everyone looks overwhelmed. Haha, it was a lot of trouble making so much. They've probably never seen a super feast that's this big. I'm happy that they're so surprised.
Holy crap.
Ah!
Come on now. I want to see clean plates.
I'm assuming this is not a to be continued. Everyone died. The next day, after everyone ate the box lunch and returned from the TV world, Yukon and the others all got really sick. The holidays we looked forward to spending together sadly ended without us being able to see each other much. Maybe they all got swine flu or something. Even though we didn't spend much time together, the holiday was fun since it had been so long since everyone was able to get together like this. Now I just need to take everything I've learned and practice even harder to find a way to top my box lunch for when we all get together next holiday. Huh, that's weird. End. Is that really Yukiko's story?
Welcome to the Velvet
It's not
Room.
complete. You know why?
This place exists between dream and
I probably
reality,
made a wrong
mind
choice.
And matter. Now, why don't you introduce
That's
yourself?
definitely what happened. I made a wrong choice because it's not complete. Oh man, it seems weird. You know what I have to do now? I have to go back later on and finish her story. I have to redo
This is a
the
space
answer
that only
for
those
it.
who have, in one way or another,
I think it's when I
entered
made the
into
choice
a
with Teddy.
contract may enter.
Oh well, let's go to
I
Chie.
wish you good luck.
I don't feel like doing Yukiko again. What I'll have to do is I'll have to redo it myself. Oh well, let's go see Chie's. Wow, what a room. Training stuff everywhere and then toys? Her room's conflicting. Whatever. May 2nd. It's cloudy today. The wind's a little chilly for May, but it's the perfect weather for my daily run. Personally, I prefer it to be sunnier, but then I'd have to worry about UV rays and all that stuff. I guess this is okay. I've got my favorite sneakers and I'm ready to go. Oh, I should tell my mom that I'm leaving.
I'm taking off, Mom!
You've been going every day lately. I'm surprised you're sticking to it.
The body is the temple, you know. I gotta start training now.
Now?
Oh no, it's nothing.
Well, don't forget to train your brain, too.
Yes, Mother.
I mutter a response to my mom's casual remarks as I rush out the door. My name's Chie Satonaka. I'm a third-year student attending Yasogami High School. After a certain series of events that occurred last year, I finally found what I want to be in the future. I want to become a police officer. I'm going to make myself strong and protect everyone from bad people. I know that's kind of a childish reason, but I'm serious. But because I'm so serious about it, I haven't been able to tell my parents about it yet either. But I've already talked about it with my guidance counselor, and I want to go to the police academy. And although I'm only third year, it's May. Considering that a lot of people around me are still troubled about what to do after they graduate, I feel like I've got a slight lead over them. Well, even so, I still need to make sure I study a lot too. But to be honest, that's not going so great. I mean, it's so much more fun to go out for a run like this instead of sitting at the desk all day.
Feeling good.
I take a deep breath in of the damp air and start my run down the road to Samigawa at my usual pace, that is. Inaba is, and let's be honest here, out in the sticks. It takes a couple of hours switching trains to get here from a real city. Some people hate that there's nothing here, and others thinks it's a bother of how everybody knows everybody else. But to tell the truth, I like it. There are so many places to run, and I like greeting the people I meet along the way. I wave to a man that I usually bump into near the floodplain. He notices me as well and waves back.
Hey there, Chie-chan. Did something good happen?
Oh, can you tell?
Is it that obvious? I mean, Golden Week starts tomorrow after all. That in itself is enough to amp me up, but even better, Yukin's coming back tomorrow.
Is it what I think it is? You finally caught yourself a boyfriend?
Jeez, you always have to bring that up.
Be careful on your jog.
Yu Narukami. He transferred here from the city last year, and he transferred out again in the spring. Though it was fast, he became a great friend. When he left, I'd prepare myself for the thought that I wouldn't get to see him much anymore. When I learned he was coming back, I was ecstatic. Well, he'll only be back for a short time. He should spend the holidays here. I look up at the sky. The light gray clouds are a bit gloomy, but the weather doesn't bother me at all. I'm too busy looking forward to tomorrow. I pick up my pace and quickly pass through the shopping district. After continuing down the road, I eventually come out at the Samigawa floodplain that flows through the center of town. I want to run a little more. Just as I was considering going all the way to the park to the top of the top of the hill, I heard something I never expected to hear again.
Did you see the Midnight Channel the other night?
Midnight Channel.
Whoa, whoa, wait a sec. Hey, did you just say Midnight Channel?
Excuse me?
Two girls seemed startled that I suddenly jumped into their conversation. Actually, one of them backs away, like she's scared or something. She doesn't have to freak out that much.
Chie-senpai?
What? Do you know her?
No, I don't know anything.
These girls are wearing Yasukami High uniforms, so they have to at least be first years, right? One of them seems to know me, but why is she so freaked out? Did I come on way too strong? I try speaking in a softer tone of voice and continue on.
Sorry to barge in, but well, I'm kind of interested in the Midnight Channel. And I overheard you talking about it, so you mind telling me what you were saying?
What was it you told me? I heard that this time it's like a fighting show and that the people on it were fighting each other.
I didn't know who was on it. I couldn't tell anything at all.
Huh? But you just said.
Well, please excuse us. Come on, let's go.
Hey!
One of them pulls on the other's arm until the two of them run off towards the shopping district. They completely ignore me when I try to stop them. Huh? Even if I was coming on too strong in the beginning, didn't that girl's attitude suddenly change when she learned my name?
Huh? What was that? Did she not like me or something? But I've never even met her. I didn't do anything wrong, did I?
Can I think of any reasons? Well, I kind of can. My friends tend to stick out in this rural town for one reason or another. Sometimes people can dislike you just for being part of a crowd that stands out. It was especially bad when I entered the school beauty pageant last year. I was forced into it. Just for the record, I heard a lot of talk behind my back. Then again, it only came from very few people. I wonder if that was part of that too. I don't let it get to me, but seeing someone react like that to my face does make me a little upset. Still, the Midnight Channel? A fighting show? People were fighting? I wanted to ask more about what she meant. Would they have not run away if I just gone up and talked to them like a normal person? I can't do something about this habit of doing stuff without thinking about it. No, can't I do? She's asking me.
I need to get better at getting information or I'll be one lousy police officer.
Cops don't get information. That's detectives. Cops just beat people up. I sigh to myself, then get back to my run. Yes, I know, that's unfair. Generalization, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. It's a joke, okay? A bad joke. I don't care. I don't know. I'm having trouble reading today for some reason. So I'm taking that on myself. Blue 3. I guess it's supposed to be like a...
Channel.
I guess it's supposed to be like a Bruce Lee imitation. Looks like his jumpsuit from, what's that movie called? Game of Death or something? As I munch on an awesome meat bun from Aya, my late night dessert that I saved from dinner, I roll onto my bed. Oh man, this meat bun is amazing. You just heat it up in the microwave for a minute, and the outside gets all fluffy. Then the juices get all over you when you bite into it, like a meat apple. I take my time to savor this wonderful meat bun while I look outside the window. It's still cloudy, but it's not raining.
I wonder if it'll start raining before midnight.
The weather forecast did say it would start raining tonight. I think it'll be okay. I can't watch the Midnight Channel unless it's raining after all. This Midnight Channel was an urban legend that was popular last year. They said that if you looked at the of course the real, the Z, the burn, the from back to soulmates, it's the same thing. It was actually blah blah blah. Midnight Channel, but it doesn't come on anymore. It's not because all the things that a lot of regrets today. That's the Midnight Channel. It's the same thing, different way of saying it.
Why is it back on the air?
There's still some time before midnight, but I just can't concentrate. I should turn on the TV and kill some time.
This is iNews bringing you the headlines for May 2nd. We begin with a hijacking of a domestic flight yesterday morning.
Okay, the hijacking of this domestic flight is on almost every story. Is this actually going to be something?
At Junette's, every day is Customer Appreciation Day. Come see for yourself and get in touch with our products.
Oh, I know. Maybe Yosuke's heard a couple of rumors about...
I skipped it too fast. That's a great idea, even for me. And when you have a great idea, you gotta act on it immediately. I grab my cell and bring up Yosuke's number. Yosuke Hanamura, he's a classmate of mine. He's one of the friends that I worked hard with on the investigation team. He's a clown though, always doing stupid things. But his dad owns the Junes Mega Mart in town. And Yosuke's always talking to the girls while working there. Well, more like helping out. So he knows a lot of gossip. I bet he'll know something about this. Oh wait, he's still at work at this hour. Is he still at work at this hour? What should I do if he doesn't pick up? Having to leave a message makes me more nervous than when I talk to a real-life person. I wonder if I'm the only one who feels that way.
Yo, Chie, what's up?
Oh, I'm glad you picked up. Are you free to talk right now?
Yeah, I just got off work. Didn't I already email you about tomorrow? You deleted without reading it, didn't you?
How stupid do you think I am?
Sheesh, he's as rude as always. But there's a part of me that's relieved to hear his cheerful voice. I hadn't noticed it until now, but it seems that part of me was a bit shaken when I heard about the Midnight Channel starting up again. Wait, now's not the time to be relieved. I have to be gathering information. When I think that to myself, I find myself talking lower, like I'm sharing a secret.
Anyway, I heard a sort of disturbing rumor. The Midnight Channel might be back again.
Huh? The Midnight Channel? There's no way. Who told you that?
An underclassman at our school. I tried to get more details out of her, but she took off in a huge hurry.
Dude, you didn't growl at her or anything when you asked her about it, did you?
Maybe I did look pretty scary. Now that he's brought it up, I'm not so sure of myself anymore. But not even Yosuke knows about the Midnight Channel's reappearance. Maybe the rumor only started up recently. Well, we still need to pool what information we have. That's how an investigation works.
No, I was completely normal. At least I think I was. So anyway, the girl she was with said something about a fighting show. I didn't get any details, but she didn't seem like she was lying. And hey, the forecast says it's gonna rain tonight. Why don't we check it out?
Yeah, good call. If this is for real, we can't ignore it. But if it turns out to be a hoax, you better buy me dinner.
Then you owe me steak if it's true.
What? Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
I should call Yukiko too. Oh wait, she might be too busy to pick up.
I end the call with Yosuke. I should tell Yukiko about this next. Yukiko Amagi, she's another classmate of mine that has been my best friend since we were kids. The Amagi Inn that her family runs is a luxurious establishment with quite a history. The thought of being the successor to her family legacy seemed to have weighed her down, but she appears to have made her mind up and is having fun with it. That doesn't mean she doesn't complain every once in a while. Still, even if she does pick up this late at night, I might be bothering her. All I really need to do is tell her what's going on, so I'll just send her an email. Or, oh, I should ask her where and when we're supposed to meet up tomorrow. I mean, I remember it. I totally do. But to be honest, I checked my inbox and couldn't find Yosuke's email. Looks like I erased it when I cleaned out that expired Junes mailing list. Sometimes I just associate the words Yosuke and Junes together without thinking. I'm actually a little shaken about when we're supposed to meet. And the more I think about it, the less sure I am that I remember it right.
Maybe I really am that stupid. Jeez.
There, email sent. Now, who else haven't I told yet? Oh, there's Naoto-kun. Actually, she told me beforehand that she wouldn't be in Inaba during Golden Week. I guess she couldn't free up her work schedule. She sounded so disappointed on the phone too. with that on my mind, I searched through my contact list for her anyway.
Hi, Nato-kun. Oh, I'm not interrupting your work, am I?
No, it's quite alright.
I double-checked with her just in case something's changed and she can make it. Looks like she really can. After making sure, I decided not to tell her about what might be another case. I'd feel bad about making her worry when she can't come back here.
It really is a shame. Give my regards to Senpai and the others, won't you?
Will do. Good luck with the job.
Alright, all I can do now is wait for midnight. There's still some time. It's past 11:30. Maybe I'll be able to concentrate now when there's nothing fun to do? Well, I tried, but it was still useless. While I'm lying face down on my desk, I hear a faint sound hitting my window. I rush over to my window.
Yes, rain! Keep it up, clouds.
The Midnight Channel should show up then. No, I don't think I should get so hasty. It may just be only a rumor. Still, I want to hurry up and see if it's going to come on or not. Considering that Yukon is coming back, it'd be great if there was nothing else to have to worry about. Once I make sure it doesn't show up, I'll pray for the rain to lift so we'll have a great reunion under clear skies tomorrow. I take a seat in front of the TV and wait. Man, can't time hurry up a bit?
This kind of brings back memories.
Waiting for the Midnight Channel like this. It's as if the investigation team has picked up right where it left off. When I close my eyes, those memories come back like it was only yesterday. Yukon was our leader, and Yosuke was his partner. The two of them fought back to back, always perfectly in tune with each other. Then there's Yukiko, who can be a bit off at times, but is kind and warm-hearted. She's my best friend. She was one of the victims in the case too. Saving Yukiko was actually the first job for the investigation team. Then there's Kanji-kun. He's 1 year younger than us, and though he seems like an oddly feminine juvenile delinquent, he's a man at heart. There's also Rise-chan, or Risette, who's actually a famous pop idol. Oh, I can't forget Naoto-kun. She's a real detective. Finally, there's Teddy. He's always a clown and jokes around, but it's hard to hate him. The more I think about it, the more I realize that our group really is full of strange people. I guess there's no helping the fact that we'd get talked about then. But now, we're just used to being together. To be honest, if it hadn't been for the case, I might have never gotten to know some of them. Still, I never want to have to go through anything like that again.
Just 5 more minutes to go.
When I swallow, the sound is amazingly loud. My hands are cold, and I've unconsciously curled them into fists. Please don't show up. I mean, if it does, then there might be another victim. I just want to laugh about this tomorrow. If Yosuke just laughed it off, thinking that I tricked him into staying up all night for no reason, I really don't want someone to get hurt again. And of course, give you the same cutscene. So we'll skip it and see what she says.
What? What the hell?
I'm frozen to the spot for a good 30 seconds before I can shout. After that initial burst, though, I don't even know what to say. Yes, that was the Midnight Channel. It was as clear as day. And I was on it! There was no mistake, that was me. And there was some stupid catchphrase tagged onto all of us. Before I know it, my cell's in my hand and I've dialed a number.
Hello?
What the hell was that carnivore who's discarded womanhood crap?
The instant Yosuke picks up, I can't restrain myself from venting my anger on him. What the hell was all that about? Seriously, what the hell?
Ow! You almost blew out my eardrum!
I haven't discarded it! I haven't, you hear me? I eat vegetables too, you know, and I haven't discarded my womanhood!
Alright, just calm down.
What was that about? Is that what everyone's been seeing? No wonder that girl got so spooked this afternoon.
Yeah, there was a carnivore that discarded womanhood in front of her. She must have thought I was going to eat her or something. It must have been scarier than the boogeyman. No.
There, that's a good girl. Calm down.
Hey, don't treat me like a rabid animal!
Well, just think about how I feel. That Captain Ressentiment part isn't too cool. Let's ignore that for now. Look, there's something that bothered me about what we just saw. Teddy was in that video, and he looked like he's hosting the whole thing.
Huh, really?
Plus, he hasn't come home yet. He's not picking up his cell either.
What?
Can you call Yukiko? I'll try and contact the others. I'm gonna hang up now, but I'll call back in about 30 minutes, okay?
Got it.
I hurry up and call Yukiko. She seems badly shaken up too, and her voice is trembling. I was about to try to console her about it, but the reason she was so shaken up was a little different. It wasn't because of what was on the Midnight Channel, but a phone call that she'd received earlier tonight.
Huh? Rise-chan's gone missing?
Yeah, her manager called the Amagi Inn to ask if I knew anything. Could it be related to the Midnight Channel?
I don't know about that, but...
Even though that's what I said, I was convinced otherwise. The Midnight Channel must be related to how Teddy and Rise-chan have gone missing. I don't have any proof, but think about the timing. There has to be some kind of connection here. In any case, I checked with Yukiko about our meeting tomorrow before I hang up. Later, though, another troubling pivot was added when Yosuke called me again.
Looks like Kanji's missing too. His mom told me that he was sleeping in the living room, but then he disappeared.
Then Teddy, Rise-chan, and Kanji-kun...
Yeah, this might be serious. I'll see you at the food court tomorrow.
I glare at the TV screen. Of course, since it's turned off, nothing's on it. I don't care about any stupid catchphrases now. I'm just worried about the friends that we can't get in touch with.
Please be okay.
And of course, going to the food court. I didn't manage to get any sleep that night, so I got to the meeting place much earlier than I was supposed to. This is the food court on the Junet's roof. It's where the investigation team usually met. The light clouds from last night have blown away, and a nice breeze is passing through the area. Now, where should I wait for everyone? Just when I was convinced that I was the first one here, I see the narrow back of my best friend.
Yukiko, you're early!
Good morning, Chie.
Alright, this is gonna be repeat dialogue. Yukiko smiles. Man, she's so pretty as usual. Just seeing her smile makes me feel a little embarrassed. But Yukiko's not just about looks. On top of being trained in etiquette at the inn, she's elegant and smart. Obviously, she's insanely popular among the guys. There are times when I'm honestly envious of her for having things that I don't. But I'm proud of her. I'm always happy that she's my friend. A woman's mind is complicated. Yeah, I said it. A woman's mind. I haven't discarded my womanhood, damn it.
I actually made...
Wow! You made...
Don't worry, I think.
Well, you've... Ooh,
Alright. It smells so good. I'm sure it'll be okay. Yukiko's really been doing her best lately, after all. As Yukiko blushes shyly, I notice two people entering the food court from behind her. That's Yosuke and Yukon!
Hey there, sorry I'm late.
Good to see you again.
welcome back, guest of honor!
Welcome.
Huh? He's actually the one who...
Oh, but I'm glad...
Once Yukon takes a seat, Yosuke clears his throat in an exaggerated way and looks at all of us. Oh, this is going where... Is this going where I think it's going? When I glance towards Yukiko, our eyes meet and we can't help but laugh.
Well, it sucks. I hereby...
Just here.
I don't think...
But it gets us all hyped up. Yosuke smiles to himself and looks at Yukon, but Yukon was about to start clapping along with us. Yosuke just shrugs awkwardly. Everyone laughs at this, and the mood lightens considerably. It's like we've never changed. I feel like in this brief time, we've completely filled in the last couple of months that we'd been away. It's like Yukon never went back to the city.
Well, let's get cracking.
The relaxed air suddenly tightens with Yosuke's words. With the Midnight Channel airing, we all understand what that means.
No one's heard from...
Yeah, she told me she seemed pretty...
Naoto-kun seriously seemed busy when I talked to her. It would have been reassuring if we'd had Naoto-kun here, since she's such an amazing detective that even the police asked her for assistance. She has to be doing something really important right now.
One thing...
I think about what came on last night. Yeah, the picture was really clear. There was no static or digital fuzz or anything. I could easily tell who was on it. But isn't that odd? Everyone else has the same doubts I do. Yukon speaks up and asks about the reason behind it.
Yeah.
Hey, why us any...
I look over to Yukiko after that. Crap, she's angry. She still has a beautiful smile on, but I can tell that she's seriously mad. Hey, don't get mad at me. Your nickname wasn't that bad. At least the unconquerable Snow Black is still feminine. That's just a joke about Snow White. I got stuck with Carnivore. Yeah, I know that's not the problem here, but still.
What bothers me most...
Yukon said the same thing Yosuke said yesterday. Now that's our leader. Even though he's been slapped with some insane label like Sister Complex Kingpin, he's as calm as ever.
Yeah.
This and again.
I guess we'll just...
Won't we be stuck in the... Looky.
I mean, think of what if we were
like anyone would...
Well, there is someone who almost fell in like that. I suddenly remember back when we simply brushed off his claims that he could go into the TV. I remember that you had said that he had gotten stuck because his TV screen was so small, or something like that. He had been so serious. It feels like that was a long time ago.
Anyway, it's...
Yeah, we're all good.
Everyone stands up excitedly, ready to show that we're all prepared. We're headed for the electronics department at Junes. We know that the big screen TV there will allow us to enter that other world. I didn't mean to do that. Actually, we could use other TVs, but there's no way to know where we end up, so we just stuck with that one TV. I can feel myself getting more fired up with every step I take. If the friends we couldn't get in touch with have been dragged into something, then I have to rescue them. My fingers are still cold as I curl them into a fist. It's been a while. I'm so nervous. When I glance at Yukiko, she doesn't look very enthusiastic either.
Yukiko... yeah? Don't worry.
That brings us all back to Yukiko's face. When I see her relax, my nervousness unravels along with hers. Yeah, we'll be okay. I'm sure we'll be able to save them. Alright, another cutscene. The same one we've seen over the other times. Yes. Confirming Chie's bookmark. Yukiko's is now useless. I have to do it from scratch. Chie, I'm going to be careful with in case there's a choice somewhere. She's at the front. When I wake up, I notice that I'm lying on the ground. I quickly get up and make sure I'm alright. Okay, I don't hurt anywhere. It's been a while since I had to enter a TV, but there was something different this time. There isn't usually that sensation of falling forever. I cautiously check my surroundings. And I'm awestruck.
Is this our school?
That's the gate to Yasugami High School. I should know it. I go there almost every day. Hey, did the TV world turn into some beautiful place when we finished the case? Did it change back?
Hey, what do you guys...
I turn around expecting to see my friends nearby. But lo and behold, there's nobody there.
Where'd they go? Hey! Is anyone there?
I call out, but there's no answer. There isn't even an echo. My voice just disappears, as if the sound is being sucked away. Usually we'd come out together when we went in through the same TV. Yukin, Yosuke, Yukiko, where did they all go? You know what I noticed? Just about everyone starts with a Y for some reason. You, Yosuke, Yukiko, and that's it. I anxiously look around, but there's no one.
Where is this?
I know I'm in the TV world, so why does it look like Yasugami High? And there's all these weird decorations all over the place. It's like the week before the cultural festival, but different. Huh? That reminds me. What was on the Midnight Channel? Not the people, but...
What was it? The P1 Grand Prix?
Just as I say that, smoke suddenly gushes from the sides of the big monitor set up near the school gate.
Whoa! Hey! What is this?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get our program started.
Is that Rise-chan?
A loud cheer accompanies her voice. Where's that coming from? There shouldn't be any people here. I look around wildly, while Rise-chan continues on the screen.
There's no need for manners or courtesy or anything today, so let it all hang out. Tell us how you really feel. I, Reset, will be your commentator. But first, the General would like to say a few words.
Commentator? General?
It seems the time has come. I'm proud to announce the opening of our very own P1 Grand Prix!
Wait, the General is Teddy?
Now Teddy's on the monitor, and he's dressed all weird. We came here because we were worried that something had happened to him, and now the student bears up to shenanigans.
Hey you! What are you doing? What's all this about?
Welcome, Chie-chan! You must now strive to become the champion among all fighters!
Champion among all fighters? You don't mean we're gonna fight each other like it said on the Midnight Channel, do you?
You're couldn't you understand? I bet you're already aching to get started, huh?
Hey, enough with the sick joke. Everyone's worried about you, you know.
I wouldn't know about that. Bring out the first challenger!
On cue, the smoke gushes out of the monitor again. And now I see a familiar silhouette. It's Yukun! So I'm not alone in here. I rush over to him with relief.
Oh, thank goodness you're okay. I guess I got separated from everyone else. Anyway, listen. I found Teddy, but he's not making any sense at all. He's telling us to fight against each other.
Not making any sense?
He laughs slightly at my words and slowly draws his weapon.
What's wrong?
Aren't you gonna prepare yourself? The P1 Grand Prix already started.
I see my own dumbfounded face reflected on his blade. This is also sudden. I can't understand what's happening. Prepare myself? Does that mean we're going to fight? I'm going to fight Yukun.
Hey, well, what's gotten into you? Seriously, I can't fight you.
Why?
Why?
You're naturally violent, though. It's why you want to become a police officer. So you can be violent on the job. The serving and protecting thing is just a cover.
What are you saying?
His words are even more of a shock. Is this really Yukun? I look at him over and over again, from the top of his head to the tips of his toes. But that's him, our leader. I'd know him anywhere. When I can't say anything in response to him, he stares coldly at me.
You just want to act strong, no? So you don't have to face yourself. The real you is weak. You can't protect anyone. You're so pitiful, it's a struggle to protect yourself.
You're so pitiful. Everything I'd been worked up over in the past year all comes rushing back to me. Before, I had wanted to be strong to protect people who were close to me, but at the same time I was using that strength as a crutch. I was depending on that power to keep people from seeing my inner weakness. It was the painful truth about myself, but I learned it over the course of the case, and I wanted to turn away from it.
But I'm different now.
That's not who I am anymore. I thought Yukun would understand that better than anyone. So why is he saying that?
Did you always think that about me? Even though you were with me when I faced my shadow?
Or did he change when he went back to the city? Did he forget about us? Did that year we spent together not matter anymore to him? I don't get it. It makes no sense at all.
Looks like things are heating up. Well then, let's get this show started.
You heard her. Face me, or die.
Yukun slowly raises his hand. I know what he's about to do. I fought alongside his side for so long. That moment, it's a persona summoning.
You're serious.
I brace for a fight and I concentrate my senses for the first time in a while. I call out to my inner self. If Yukun is serious, then I have to give this my all too. Come, Tomoe, my persona.
If you've forgotten, then I'll make you remember. Here goes!
First fight with Chie is against you. It's so inconsistent, I must say. Whatever. That Yukiko bookmark is taunting me. How I failed one. I didn't even know it was possible to fail one. Well, whatever. Let's try with Chie. Oh. Well, she does a lot of these moves, but then he just defends it all anyway, it seems.
Not enough.
Oh yeah, well. There we go. Aha, that was a weird one. Oh, no. Okay, well then. Ow. Ah, come on. Oh yeah, well how about this, huh? You like that? That's like Godhead she used. Huh. Well, I went decent. Alright, that worked out pretty well. I guess. She's a pretty hard fighter. Alright, I already saved it. We're going to go up to the next bookmark and then I'm going to end it. I beat Yukun? Maybe, but it doesn't make me happy at all. I try my best to fight back the tears that well up in my eyes. That's when I notice that there are other students gathered around us. No, I take a better look. These aren't students. They aren't even human. Whatever they are, they're only shaped like people. I was so absorbed in the fight that I didn't pay attention to them, but I vaguely remember seeing them while we were fighting. What are they? They look like people's silhouettes. Could they be shadows? Still, they're not attacking me. Is this some stage effect Teddy's doing? I try to think about this, but in the end, I turn to Yukon, who's down on his knees. It's no use. I can't think of anything to say right now. And even though my mind's a mess, Teddy shows up on the monitor and starts being a total ass.
That was an amazing fight! Good job in defeating Sensei, Chie-chan! That's our #1 thug!
What is this? Really what you want? Why did you make me fight him?
Oh, but I'm sure you know why, Chie-chan. Be looking forward to your next opponent!
The monitor turns off. The students around us seem to have lost interest. They leave the area too. What does he mean? I know why we're fighting.
Ow.
I almost rush over to help him stand up, but my feet stop. I still don't know how to deal with what he said earlier. But I need to talk to him, yeah. My mind's still all jumbled, but I have to say something.
I'm sorry about earlier. I didn't hold back at all. Must have hurt. But come on. Weren't you being a little too hard on me?
Yeah, same to you. Although, I kinda get why you'd say that.
Huh?
Yukon sounds like he's pouting as he scratches his head. Huh? Wait a second. Should I be the one pouting right now? Shouldn't I be the one pouting right now?
Let's sort this out. There's too much going on that we don't understand.
Oh, right.
He sounds calm, like usual, which helps me cool down a bit. Yeah, this is the usual Yukon. But then why was he talking like that before? I still don't know how to deal with that, but he's right. We need to sort out what's going on here.
First, the TV world reflects people's hearts, right? This time, it's turned into Yasugami High.
If the same rules as last year apply, then someone related to Yasugami High may have entered here.
Then... where does that get us?
I don't know, but we're forced to participate in this Grand Prix and fight one another.
That host really was Teddy. And Rise-chan's announcing seemed like she was trying to rile us up too.
But there's no way it can be them.
Yukon sounds determined. Hearing him talk with such conviction makes me feel relieved for some reason. Yeah, he's right. Neither Teddy nor Rise-chan would do this to us. Teddy does harass the girls, and he's always causing trouble as if everything's a game to him, but he'd protect us with his life when it counts. Rise-chan would too. She's a friend who would do everything she can for us. It's impossible that they want to make us fight our friends like this.
Have you seen Yosuke and the others?
No, not yet. We all entered the TV together, too.
I see. Let's meet up with the others first. We'll deal with this new mystery after that.
Right.
Yukon is amazing as ever. It's not just that he's always calm and smart, but he helps others figure out what's most important. He and I start walking to the school together. But...
what's wrong?
Yukon suddenly clutches his face and stops for no reason. I wasn't looking beside me, but it sounded like he ran into something. Huh? But there's nothing here, right? He slowly raises his hands and walks forward, and his arms meet resistance in midair. It's like there's a wall right there. But
I got through okay.
I wave my arm through the space where his arms have stopped. Yeah, it went right through. There's nothing here. When Yukon sees that, he looks surprised. What does this mean? While he and I look at each other confused, the monitor comes back on.
Whoops, I'm so forgetful. No matter how much you try, you can't go any further, Sensei.
Huh?
Actually, no one who loses a match can leave. Only the winner can move on. Those are the rules. Comprende?
The monitor turns off just as suddenly as it turned on.
Oh, hey!
He's watching us, but he doesn't care to listen to anything we have to say. Isn't that selfish? Still, only the winner can move on, huh? If that's not some goofy plot out of a TV show, I don't know what is. What in the world does he want from us? I mean, if there's something like a wall here, then...
Persona!
Yukin summons his persona and has it slash where he couldn't pass through. I was thinking the same thing, but damn, a little heads up would be nice. I should summon my persona too and see if that helps. Wait, I can't touch this wall myself though. After a number of tries, Yukin exhales deeply and shrugs.
It's no use. Looks like these rules can't be broken.
Then...
If I concentrate on attacking a single spot, I may be able to break through. But you can't wait around for that. You'll have to go on without me. It's in your hands now.
Huh? You want me to just leave you here?
What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, so sorry. I'm just nervous. You're better at solving cases and things, so I'm like, can I do this on my own?
It really would have been better if I had lost, huh?
Great.
Heh. Now that I say it out loud, it's true. I mean, he's so much smarter than me, and calmer, and stronger. So if you compare him to me, I can't get what he said earlier out of my head. A weak, pitiful person.
That's not like you. Weren't you gonna protect everyone?
That's when he puts his hand on my shoulder. I look up, and he's smiling like he's trying to cheer me up.
Don't worry. Believe in yourself. You can save them. Plus, rushing headlong into things is your specialty, right?
Hey, that's mean.
But that's what's best about you, Chie. You're honest and straightforward.
I know he's just kidding, but I do feel better now. And we don't know what Yukiko or Yosuke are doing right now, either.
Thanks. I'll get going then. I'll be back with the rest of the guys to save you. Just wait for us.
If I'm the only one who can go on, then that's just what I have to do. I'm the only one who can do this, so I will do it, because I'm the only one who can. Or something. It kind of makes sense. Everything should be that simple. I wave one last time back to Yukin before running into the school building. And over here. No problems getting inside the school, but where do I go now? Running around aimlessly may be dangerous. I stop and think for a moment. Let's see here. The clues I have right now are... Oh yeah, how Teddy shows up on the monitor sometimes. That means he's been being filmed live somewhere, right? Where could he be doing that? As my mind is running flat out, I catch a familiar figure out of the corner of my eye. That eye-searing combination of blue and red. It can only be...
There's that bear.
What was that sound? What the? He didn't even notice me. He just went up the stairs like I hadn't said anything. And he wasn't alone. There was a girl in a Yasogami High uniform with him. But who was that? Rise-chan? No, that wasn't her. Anyway, I need to go after him.
Hey, get back here!
Third year, class 2, Chie Satonaka. How are things going? I have a message from the general. Your next battle is about to begin, so don't go anywhere.
Huh?
Despite my anger, I stop when I hear Rise-chan, and a monitor in the hallway turns on. This time, Teddy was in a costume. Wait, what? I thought I just seen Teddy, and he wasn't wearing anything like that.
How did you change so fast?
What are you talking about? I'm the general, so I'm always wearing this uniform. Don't you think I look sharp, Chie-chan?
Yukon had said that there was no way that Teddy could be behind this, and I really want to believe it. But that looks and sounds just like Teddy. My brain's a mess.
Fine, I'll head straight to where you are and ask you in person.
You really don't seem to get it, Chie-chan. This is a Grand Prix, and your next battle is coming up. Haven't you been listening?
I don't care about your stupid Grand Prix. I don't want to fight anymore.
Yeesh! How thick can you be? Don't you know this Grand Prix is for you?
For me?
What's he talking about? All this fighting is for me? I'm about to laugh, but I get a tight feeling in my chest. I didn't want to hear what he was going to say next, so I forced the conversation onto a different track.
Who is that girl back there?
Never mind her. Worry more about the opponent coming up. Come on! We're about to get started.
I asked that question out of desperation, but it worked. Teddy seems flustered. Huh? Is there something he doesn't want me to find out?
Now bring out the next challenger!
Is it Yukiko? Is it Yosuke? I want to ask him about the girl again, The smoke suddenly floods the air, and I can't see the monitor anymore. The last time this happened, Yuka came out of the smoke. Who's it going to be this time, then? I see a shadow through the haze. Yosuke?
There you are, you Venisonian. Let's do this with everything we've got.
What's wrong with loving meat? Wait, that's not what I meant to say. You mean you want to fight too?
Well, this is the P1 Grand Prix, you know. Since you're training to be a police officer, let me see some of your skills.
Sorry, I'm so tired. I'm yawning. Oh man, that's why I'm having trouble reading. I'm so tired. And I don't know why. Yosuke smirks and makes a sarcastic salute. I screwed that sentence up badly. His expression is so cold and filled with malice. It's making fun of me. It's happening again. I can't help but be at a loss. Maybe this is a shadow or something? I mean, I don't want to think that Yosuke himself could make that face at me. But isn't it odd that a shadow would want to attack somebody other than the person it's trying to be? Then maybe this is the real Yosuke?
Hey, let's not do this.
Huh? You're not gonna show me your kung fu? Well, I guess it is pretty useless.
It's not useless! I train myself so I can protect people!
When I shout back, it just gets even more obnoxious.
Protect my ass. You're just a brat who wants to be a hero. You say you want to become a police officer, but come on. I bet you're not even studying. Just stay home and play pretend. That way you won't get yourself hurt. Cowardly Chie-chan can't face reality after all.
That's not...
I can't finish that sentence. I can't say that he's not right. Yosuke's saying the same thing Yukin said earlier. The weakness in me that I thought I'd overcome last year begins to throb painfully. That's what Rise-chan last over the PA system as if she's watching us right now.
Ooh, has the carnivore been defanged? This battle might be over before it starts.
That wouldn't be any fun though, right? You gotta show off your kung fu pride.
This is just like what had happened with Yukin earlier. That's right, the air around him changed after I fought him. I'm sure it'll be the same this time too. Actually, that's all I can hope for. I tapped the ground with my toes. Yeah, I'm still fast and light. My heart is heavy, but I can't let that stop me now.
Fine. Come get me. I'll beat some sense into you.
Bookmark? Good. I'm tired, and I gotta go back to work. Tired. That's why I'm probably not doing so well reading right now. I'm ready to collapse and just go to sleep, but I can't. Anyway, see you next time. Oh yeah, I'm gonna work on Yukiko's again. Obviously, I didn't finish it properly. I know where I went wrong. Like I said, so long.